The man had barely glanced at the ancient secret manual passed down through his family. The very next second, he found himself in possession of a pair of eyes that could see through anything, able to instantly identify the value of every object around him. But before he even had a moment to feel good about it, he spotted something buried in a pile of scrap, a single copper coin, with a market value of at least 20,000 yuan. He reached down and picked it up, already thinking about where to sell it. That was the exact moment the local crime boss came barging through the door with his crew, there to collect a debt. The few thousand yuan his mother had borrowed some time ago had ballooned with interest into a full 20,000. His mother was about to beg for a few more days to come up with the money, but the crime boss wasn't in a generous mood. Either the money was paid right now, or the man's younger sister would be handed over in marriage to his mentally disabled brother. The man stepped forward and said flatly, "It's only 20,000, I've got it." But the crime boss looked at him and laughed. He didn't believe it for a second. Still, something about the man's composure gave him pause, so he decided to give him one last day, then turned and walked out with his crew. The mother was already thinking about selling the land to cover the debt, but the man told them to trust him. He took the copper coin and made his way to an antique shop. The moment he walked in, the manager sized him up as some country boy who didn't know any better. He lied straight to his face, told him it was nothing but a worthless piece of scrap metal, then pulled out 100 yuan, clearly expecting that to be enough to send him on his way. But the man was no fool. He snatched the coin back and said he'd changed his mind. It wasn't for sale. The manager, however, had no intention of letting him walk out that door. He called over a few bodyguards, ready to take the coin by force. At that critical moment, the shop owner's wife happened to walk in. The manager scrambled to spin the story, claiming the man had come in looking to cause trouble. But the owner's wife had seen the whole thing unfold from the beginning. She fired the manager on the spot. After having the coin properly examined and confirmed as genuine, she immediately offered 30,000 yuan and asked if he was willing to sell. The man was just about to say yes, when the shadowy figure pulling the manager's strings walked through the door.